Oh, this is live?
Yes,
Okay. My name's Spenser.
Paul Spenser.
Paul Spenser. I was a teacher here from 1983 through 1992. And in 1992, I became principal of Puerto High School, the first principal. I retired in 2002 after 20 years of working here.
Oh. And I am Bette Rubin-Smith. I'm the secretary registrar at Del Porto. I'm not going to be able to do this. I am retiring Friday after 23 years and 10 months with the Patterson Unified School District.
And I'm Jennifer Cueva-Diaz, and I'm a senior at Del Porto. And well, do you guys want to talk a little bit about the yearbook, or?
Let me talk some history. I came here in 1983. Before me, there had been 11 teachers in 10 years of the continuation class. We were not a school, we were a class of Patterson High School. They sent from Patterson High School and Patterson Junior High School 2 groups of 30 students. The most difficult kids who were having the biggest problems, the pregnant girls, the gangsters, the goofballs, the square pegs, the round pegs, anybody that didn't fit, they sent to me. I had a budget of $250 a year. I was in what is now the cafeteria. All these other buildings weren't here. It was just me. It was called the Little House on the Prairie. And it was like we were out here, there were walnut trees along the front, and none of this existed. It was a field. In fact, Irene Parker was with me. I don't know if you guys know Irene or not.
I think I've heard.
Yeah.
Irene was an instructional aide here for forever, and had a heart as big as gold. She and I watched an illegal guy running from the Negro come across this field and hide in a ditch. And after the Negro left, we brought him in and gave him some coffee. But, I mean, this was like really nothing here.
That's great.
For 10 years, Irene and I worked together with $250 budget, minimal support, I would put it that way, from the school district as far as making things happen. Had a ball, had a great time. Kids learned. Used to have potlucks every Friday. If kids behaved during the week, if everybody was cool, no big battles and anything, we'd have a party on Friday where the kids would bring, students would bring the food. God, we ate some good. Oh, it was wonderful. So that was the first 10 years that I was here. As I said, nobody had lasted for more than a year for 10 years before me. So I guess I found the right spot.
And then Del Porto became a school in its own right in 1992.
Mr. Rucobo, who was the principal at Patterson High School, and Mr. Dennis Sagona, who was working for the district, and myself wrote a proposal to make Del Porto High School happen.
And our first graduation ceremony was on the front lawn in front of the cafeteria, and
8 or 10 students.
about that, and we
remember.
acquired one other because Freddie was graduating and he didn't want to go through the ceremony, and he lived across the street. Freddie Gonzalez, may he rest in peace, and he
Showed up with a cap and gown
and his shorts.
and the hairy
You could
legs.
see his hairy legs.
Underneath his
But
cap
we
and
had
gown.
our graduation in front of the cafeteria, and at that time there were the 2 classrooms, I believe.
No, well,
that were
yeah,
here.
We started with just the office, and then we got these 2 classrooms next.
The two that were torn down.
Oh, okay, they're gone?
A and B. Yeah. And we survived with those 3 rooms for years.
We started in one room with 4 teachers working at the same time in the same room, trying to teach. Everybody had a corner kind of mapped out. And it was very difficult, a great learning experience.
Yeah. And I was secretary for Del Porto, but my office was in room 122, in-house suspension at Patterson High
Junior high.
Junior High. It was in-house suspension for junior high and high school, and I did that for 7 years. And in 1996, I came over to Del Porto and was on site.
That is your